see how this works. So we are live. So it's saying we're live on both. What I need to know is
I see two angles.
Can you see this angle?
Yeah, that one. Everyone sees that one.
Listen, live people, we are on Campoli. This guy is amazing. We are on Instagram. We're making sure Facebook works. I'm not sure. I muted my computer, to be honest. And I'm not sure if it's muted my account, but can you hear the echo? Yeah. So it's like, I don't know if people can actually hear us, on Facebook and stuff right now, but whatever, like we're trying to do it. Like we're breaking records here because like other than really Gary Vee, I've never seen anybody go live on both things. Like, so we want to do Instagram live, we want to do Facebook live, we want to do YouTube live, we want to do LinkedIn live, and we want these people to come see us. So anybody can let me know, maybe whatever. We got some people live on Facebook. I'm just going to move this once more. This is fun, actually, hey?
Yeah, I'm just on one screen here, so you're doing all the multitasking. So kudos.
Oh, am I? Hey, I'm a male, and I can really only do one thing. It probably doesn't look as well. But what I need to do is, like, if anybody can comment on Facebook here, so that I can see if we can, if we're actually watching, if you can actually hear us, because I have my laptop. So this is right here. This is my laptop. This is Instagram. So Instagram can hear me because it's gone on my phone, right? If I turn it down, Instagram, can you hear me still?
I can hear you.
On Instagram.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so now I turned up my laptop. Nice, it works. Except I
now you got feedback. Yeah.
Better?
Yeah, that's better.
All right. Well, you know what? We're gonna make it work. This just gonna stay like this. I don't even. We're on both. Matt, how you doing, brother?
Good. Okay, I'm good. How are you?
Amazing. Man, we love you. That last video, right?
Yeah.
Touching the heart right there. Did
you feel tingly inside?
Outside too, man. Outside too. I felt tingly everywhere. Listen, if anybody has not seen this video, it is very hard. When I say tingles the heart, I know that you and I are joking, but for the viewers, like, it tingles the heart. It's a great video. Lots of imagination creation into it. Like, a little bit of inspiration. Like, let's tell the viewers here, like, you're a different kind of agent out there right now, exposing yourself in different ways. It's not like, exposing yourself, but you do things differently, right? Being truly outside the box. Give us a little bit of background on the current video that you just created and like what it really meant to you. And then let's talk a little bit about the video, because for those that aren't watching after this, they're going to go watch it.
Yeah. So I'm a deep guy. Okay. I like to basically with this, I know you see, like, all we hear is negativity, right? Like,
all time,
just like that's it's like it's a serious situation right now, and I just figured, okay, so I'm not gonna market like my business is flourishing while everything's going on. I want to bring out the deeper side of me, which exists and not many people may know about. They see the quirky side, they see the funny side. I do all those funny videos. But I was like, let me bring out this side, because I have all the behind the scenes conversations with people, like these deep conversations. And people really like to hear what I have to say sometimes. So I'm like, okay, let me put this out there where you might hit some people in a positive light. Yeah. To shine some light in a dark situation. And really showcase and let people remember how beautiful our city is. Regardless of what's going on right now, this will be over. And we will be back. What we experienced before this, all the prosperity, and we'll be right back to that. So it's not over. So especially those who are like really down and really affected by this, if I could give even the slightest amount of positivity into their life, then I win. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I think that's what you're trying to do, and which the video touches on. Like in the general concept, I believe in what you're saying is there's just so much, negativity in the video. Like, this is what's going on, that's what's going on. It's like you saying, hey guys, just listen, like knock, knock, knock. Just listen. Everything's okay. Like we are still here. We are still strong. Like, ain't nothing gonna break our stride. Ain't nothing gonna hold us down. Right? Oh no. It's really. That's what I get from it, though, and that's why I'm telling you right now, I really like the video. It's very inspirational, and it has meaning behind it, It means something. Not that other videos don't, but I like the fact that you're showcasing the fact that you might do what you do as a business, but you also care.
Yeah.
And I think that's what you're trying to say there, obviously.
Yeah, I have a lot of love for the city, and the people, and I think now's the time to unify and to really come together. At the end of the day, we're all humans, and besides all the businesses and different levels you're at in your business or position you're at in your life, we're all the same. In your business, and it all comes down to that connection with each other, and that's where we all thrive. When we can all realize that. We're all the same, all equal, regardless of anything. And that's where you can really find your true happiness. Other is just really find your true happiness. Connection, so bring some of that. Through a video. Bring some of that. Through a video. Absolutely.
Yeah, and we can let's dive in deeper to that too. Like, the understanding, I think, of some people, like what understanding of what it really means to be a deeper person, and the true understanding. Bud Compton says they love you. By the way, amazing. Like, they love you, and like great group of people there. By the way, like, always come together. Like, here you go, buddy. We'll connect you after. They're gonna get you on Buzz.
I love to be on the bus.
Yeah, 100%. We'll get you there. We'll reach out after. But being a decent person, and like, a lot of people that come on the lives here, they expect us to, like, it's always about tips, and it is. Like, we're giving tips, no problem. What are people doing in the industry? Where, like, during COVID, look what you've done. You've created a video that has nothing to do with business and more say, hey, let's come together as a group of people. And so I think the deeper sense of things is what really matters in what you're trying to say here is, like, what it means to be deeper is just understanding that everything right now is a mindset. You can either buy into or not buy into something, whatever's happening, but understand that positivity moving forward, like, this is not a roadblock what's happening here. Like, it's not a roadblock. Like, we are, absolutely. And it's literally something that's there, and we just got to step over it, the speed bumps that we didn't expect, things are on pause. They're not necessarily, they're not stopped. They're just on pause, and things are picking up. I'm sure you can attest to that right now in the market, saying that things are picking up, right?
Yeah, I'm busy right now.
Yeah.
A lot of the uncertainty has kind of passed over now, and people are. A lot of people are waiting to see what happens, but there's a lot of buying and selling. The supply demand is still at par, so everything's stable right now. We're blessed to be busy and being able to close deals, and everyone's able to make their purchases or make successful sales. So that's good. That's positive in a way, right?
I agree.
Amidst everything happening.
Well, and that too, it's like, we could talk about the market all day long, and really, like, there are so many different outputs. Like, your type of clientele is different than the next type of clientele. Like, that's why there are these different kinds of agents.
The way you think, how things work, your market, their market, whatever, doesn't matter. It's Toronto,
and it's a little bit different. But I think in the end is like coming together as a collective, as like a human race, getting through this, but the mindset behind it, right? Because you and I had a brief conversation about this before when we talked about what we're talking about today, and talking about the mindset of things. And I think people are fed up, man. Fed up.
Yeah.
Toronto. His market's in Toronto.
The question
below is, where is his market?
Well, service anywhere.
Yeah.
So, you know, and at the end of the day too, it's like a different kind of buyer there than it is, say, when you're looking to buy in Waterloo or Kitchener. So you know, that helps with markets and stuff. But back to how we're thinking. There's a wave there. Paris Smile 11 or 111. Man, I just got thrown off.
It happens.
That's what happened. Yeah, I'm like,
Backtrack.
right? It's tough, man. It's tough.
Like a one-track mind.
You got like a one-track mind.
I guess. I don't know.
Like a total nail way, I guess. I don't know.
Mindset. Coming together between, right? It's like
mindset. Oh, coming together is like
that was it. So it's like
people being fed up. That was it. So it's like I think people are starting to get not fed up with
specifics, but they're just, you know what?
We're not gonna get into specifics, but they're just like, you know what? Nice out. It's time to like start moving forward.
Steps. Like,
what's the next steps? Like we're done with this. Like what's the next
what are your thoughts on?
What are your thoughts on?
Okay. I think the quarantine taught a lot of people a lot of things, a lot of lessons to be learned. You know, there could have went the roads you could have taken. Either really take this time and improve yourself, right? Whether that's pick up a skill you've always wanted to learn, an extra little hobby on the side. Like what most people go through, especially when you're full force to work all the time, it's just so consuming, right? Like you wake up, you have to get ready. You have a little routine. You shove in a quick little meal, probably not even the healthiest, and you're stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
That could be the process could take you 2 hours of your day right there. Then you go to work. Then you have the work stresses. Then you have to repeat that traffic cycle at the end. Right? And then you're left with what when you get home? Maybe 3-4 hours in which you're probably cooking or providing for family.
Right.
So the quarantine literally allowed all these hours to be freed up in people's routines. So maybe actually do what they like to do. Pick up a new hobby, something you've always wanted to do. Squeeze in a workout, maybe you didn't have the time to do before. Cook healthy meals. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of positives to be taken out of this. Like for example, I picked piano. Always wanted to do that.
That's really cool, man. I like that. Yeah. But like, let's talk about that though, Matt. Like, let's talk about piano, but let's also talk about your routine.
I mean,
actually, as entrepreneurs, we have routines because we have to manage our business. It's you know, we're a service-based industry. Yourself, us, these industries, we have to have routine in how we do things. Is that mine or yours?
Maybe mine.
Okay. It's all good. Just so people know, okay, so we're going to reiterate that we are on Facebook Live and we are actually on 2 devices, and we love it. And this Campoli guy, like I just met him yesterday, and I'm just joking. But we agreed to do this because we really feel like getting on all these platforms is incredibly important. And you know, the fact that we are able to, it might be a device to do this. And the reason I'm saying that is anybody else out there that wants to live, you can only go on Instagram Live to do that. And then we use as OTBx company, and that allows us to go on a platform Instagram on there. So, you know, Matt has agreed to come on to Instagram Live on his phone and then on his computer during the Facebook Live. We appreciate it. We are going through it throughout the time, and we experience a little bit of difficulty. So now that I've given them the gift of gab, let's go back to Matt's routines and how, not necessarily how has COVID affected it, but what have your pivot points been in your routine? Because you don't adapt, you pivot. Because at the end of the day, I'm going through the same.
Yeah, so my before COVID, I was early riser. I was up at 5:30. I journal a lot, so like I would just kind of get my mind right, and then I hit the gym. And a lot of my business comes from the gym because of the networking that happens. So I'd spend a good amount of time there in the morning, and you know, do a lot of the networking. A lot of the guys make fun of me in my office because the sauna is where a lot of my networking happens. So they just imagine they're like, seriously, like that. I'm like, guys, you have no idea. That's like that's where the deals happen. So, but so with the gym gone, that was a huge kind of setback for me to recover from that. So I picked up like the home workouts, but what I've learned to do during this quarantine is I took that out and added in serious meditation in the morning. So 2 hours every morning. I wake up. I have one thing I write in first. It's kind of a more fresh one. Set my attention. I go into meditation, which works one. Every single day. Crazy what I can do for your mind.
Are you using an app? Are you using an app for your meditation? Or are you using
self-meditation?
Say that again.
Using an app for your meditation?
Depends on how I'm feeling. Some mornings I feel guided. Usually on YouTube. It's not the common app, which is great. But I like to go deeper. On YouTube videos, deeper. Ones.
Yeah.
Ones. Those are cool. And then there's some days and I'll just like go into my own. With an intention, and you kind of like, it's cool what kind of answers you can come up with when you just like really forget everything else outside, just go into it. And
did you take part in that big meditation yesterday?
Once I'm done that, I read into my second journal, and that's where my ideas like flow.
Yeah.
Right? That's where stuff just starts coming to me. I just write whatever's in my mind, just like vomit onto a piece of paper, and that's where I kind of come up with my ideas. Like for this video, for example, like the script was post-meditation, and all that was straight from the heart, just like right out.
Yeah.
You know, right into that piece of paper. And then, be able to create this video, which turned out amazing. But for me, that's been my biggest takeaway of COVID, has been just really getting in tune and understanding that kind of side of yourself.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be able to take that into the next phase we enter. And I think it's definitely going to help. For sure.
I agree. Becoming more aware of who you are and what you can accomplish. I had a question was, did you take part? There was a huge meditation yesterday, like Tony Robbins and those guys. Yeah, apparently, I number. I don't know. I have seen like a billion people at the same time.
A billion tuned in? Wow.
I mean,
that's awesome to see.
I mean, hey, I don't know. I wanted to like do it. I got a link from somebody, but like I wanted to do it, but obviously, I was busy myself, so I don't really know. I know that there was a format that people could have tuned into yesterday, like a worldwide meditation. Like, I mean, how incredible would that have been?
That's cool. And if it's that's amazing to see that people are picking that up now.
Well, I think that it's like, but what you just said, becoming. Not only do we have the time, because I don't care what anybody says. As individuals, we have more time now. We have had more time. And being able to become like more intuitive and like at one with yourself and understanding who you are and like where is your brain going, and then becoming creative still. That in itself, I mean, I think people should pay attention to the fact that what we're talking about right now is like nothing got in our way. We just kind of like adapted and started internally looking more like how we're going to come out of it and continue to prosper. But, people learning more about themselves in times like these, I mean, this is the time.
Yeah.
It's the time to be, looking in more, becoming more creative. What can you do later? That being said, too, it's like your clients. I mean, how have your conversations been with them? Like reaching out to them?
Good. They're being active on here, so we're always in touch. I'm in touch with all of them. I'm making a point to at least from a phone call or a text. I'm on my phone all the time. Literally does not stop ringing. So I'm having a conversation, whether that's about business and then making a move or just like in general. I love having these types of conversations with everybody. So but yeah, like they've all been good. I haven't lost track at all. If anything, I've gotten closer to everyone. That's how I feel through this. So,
well, I mean, in a service-based business too, relationships are everything. I mean, if people want to be transactional, that's completely up to them, but that's not how business is. I mean, becoming more personal. Are you watching like anything like Gary Vee or doing anything Grant Cardone? Like, what are you watching right now? Or following podcasting right now?
Well, I'm not really. I'm reading a lot.
Yeah,
just a lot of like books to kind of fine tune different skills.
Romance books.
I'm not really watching one person. Like I'll see the videos pop up and stuff. People always send me stuff because they know I can relate.
Yeah.
But Yeah,
lots of romance books. Lots of romance books. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, that's it. I watch The Notebook every night with a
dude, I love that movie. Dude, that is a good movie, man. Oh man, I don't care. Listen, anybody can make fun of me all day long. You can listen if you want to go on the DM and say the Grand Poobah is a saucy, do it, man. I don't care what anybody says. The Notebook is a good movie, and I don't care what anybody says. I cried at the end. It was sad.
Yeah, it was a little
live and watch it. Yeah. But no, like what kind of book are you reading?
I just finished one called Supreme Influence.
Okay, yeah.
Marika. She worked with Tony Robbins. Now she does her own thing. Insane. That was like life changing for me. Highly recommend that book. Now I'm reading some like wisdom books. Alan Watts.
Okay.
Modern day philosopher. He's passed away, but his thought, everything that guy puts out is insane. I've always taken a liking to him.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm actually reading his work.
Mm-hmm.
And it's different. This is again, it's more just like wisdom based, but it's cool. Different perspectives, right? It's always good to have like different angles and views of things.
I'm glad that you said that. It is based on perspective. I'm a huge. I still do Bob Proctor, but it's a lot of like laws of attraction. But a lot of the stuff that he recommends, like Wallace Wattles and all these, they're like old philosophers, like 20. But incredible stuff. I think it's actually Wallace Wattles wrote the book is Cybernetics. How to like change your habits and stuff like that, and how to make sure that Dr. Joe Dispenza, same thing.
Yeah,
that guy, crazy. Actually, like,
I've been watching his videos.
Yeah.
The meditations I do.
Yeah. Well, he's very spiritual. He's very spiritual. My dad kind of has a similar story to him, except my dad didn't get hit by a car. But basically internal healing. And it's absolutely incredible, the stuff that he talks about. Anybody doesn't know who Dr. Joe Dispenza is, very briefly, I'm not going to talk about the I got hit by a car, broke so many bones in his body. The doctor told him he would never walk again. He didn't get any surgeries. He didn't do anything. He basically laid on a bed and like, thought about healing himself in his mind, and like 3 months later, whatever. It's crazy.
Powerful.
People don't know the power of the mind. I shouldn't say people don't know. People are naive to the power of the mind, and like people are worried. Like what you think about is what happens. If you think about, oh, I have so much debt,
Sure.
Laws of attraction.
Yeah.
Love it. And another good one is Les Brown. Hey, if you do in life what is easy, life will be hard. If you do in life what is hard, life will be easy.
Yeah.
Like that's profound, and people like. But if you're not in tune, if you're not getting perspective, some people like, whatever. Kind of a weird thing to say.
It's true.
Yeah, more like an Eastern kind of mindset. Eastern world, I'd say, it's becoming more Westernized now through these people. But if you look at majority of people, a lot of them, in their own way, practice this kind of thing.
100%.
Call it whatever they want, but in the bigger picture, it's relatively the same. And that's mastering your thought mind. That goes so far.
Controlling your emotions. I have information because, like you, I do. And actually, more power, know what I'm doing. For those of you
out there that want to know a little something personal about me, it's like I actually have ADD.
So having to plan a day is imperative that I have procedure. Because if I don't, then it's scatterbrain. So it's like you can't. Somebody that you can't control it. I'm very energetic, as most can tell. And if I don't know what's happening at 11,
I can very easily get caught up.
So even then, even when I write it down, it's still tough to focus on. So you got to write it down. But anyways, one of my affirmations that I've been doing a lot lately, which I'm sharing with you because I think you'll understand it and appreciate it. But it's from Bob Proctor, by the way. So it says, I'm a mass of energy, and I work based on frequency. I have the ability to choose my frequency. I am in control of my thoughts, which means I'm in control of my emotions. So something happens to me, I have the ability to react. You don't want to react to things. It's like let's respond to things.
Yeah.
Let's sit back. Something happens. Let's think about it, right? And look at that. Somebody's like, "Woo, the best," right?
Wait, let me chime in because that is my marketing grant Stefan, who does Bob Proctor's marketing.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go, man. Like I am enrolled in Bob Proctor's training. I try and do it every day. It's tough, but I've done. There's the 6 courses they have. I've done them all. I'm going back through the Science of Getting Rich, and it's necessary to repeat it. Bob Proctor says it all the time, but it's so true. And that affirmation, I've been using that affirmation probably now for 5 or 6 months. Because it's the reminder that it's like we're in control. Something happens, it's like I can emotionally respond to it, and then all of a sudden, like, man, oh my goodness, that was the wrong thing to do. Something you know what? It's not worth my time, right? It's not worth reaction. This is the right answer. Something will happen later. It's like you can learn to respond to something versus react. Yeah. What's his name? It's Millennial Marketing?
Yeah.
Millennial.
Yeah, Millennial. Stefan. His name's Stefan.
Is he a millennial?
Solid guy. He has a great story too.
Nice. Stories are great, man. Everybody's
yeah, like once you can realize that you're not your thoughts, you can't be controlled. Like you don't have to be controlled by them. That's huge. That's a big shift in your life, right there. Just by knowing that.
So true though. But let's face it. It takes time to get there.
It does.
And practice and continuous practice. Even when you think you have it, it's still going to happen.
And that's what that's why I think the point is perfect. If someone wanted to dive into that world or that side of you and start to learn, now's the time.
Yeah.
There's so much to carry forward from learning that kind of stuff now with that, utilizing that time.
And Warren Buffett says it too, is the best investment that you make.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Once you, like, without even knowing, you may read a book and you're 2 months down the road, and then someone just says something to you, and you just spit like a piece of the book out of them subconsciously, and it's just there. Like, okay, whoa, where'd that come from?
Yeah. So I gotta read that book again. I gotta read. What happened there? Go ahead.
No, you go.
I was gonna say I was gonna talk about a book that I read, but you were gonna mention something to what we were just saying.
I was gonna say, yeah. So the more you do that, then you have this book in your, programmed in your mind, and this book, this. Your entire life and the way you approach things starts to be a product of everything you've learned through these books or videos you've watched or podcasts you listen to, and you start to just pick up on the common denominators within each kind of story, and then start applying that to your life, and then you start to see the changes work. Right? So,
but the key there is applying it. This is not like high school where you read a book and study it and then you test it on that. This is like the test is life and you applying it. If you told somebody, it's like, listen, if you want to do something and you want to be a firefighter, okay? Because every kid says it's like, okay, you're gonna be a firefighter. I'm gonna take you a firefighter. Discipline, lots of hard work, sacrifice. Do you still want to be a firefighter? Well, no. I like driving around fast. It's like you can be whatever you want, and you can manifest that. You gotta be willing to do what it takes.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey's story. Jim Carrey writes a check for $10 million before he ever did Dumb and Dumber. Throws it in his wallet. And you heard it, right? So he's on Oprah saying this. And sure as shit, before he goes and does Dumb and Dumber, he signs that contract, gets a $10 million contract. But really what settles with me anyways is the fact that he says, because she says something after, and I don't know what it was, but he says, yeah, you can't just write something on a check and sit down and go eat a sandwich. You gotta do the work. Like, you want to gain something, you got to give something up.
And you set the intention, but then you put in the work to get there, and you got to trust it as well.
Yeah.
You got to trust it. Like, it's going to be happening for you in divine timing, they say. Yeah. But you need to move towards it and just trust. And then it comes your way is a step towards that, and you just got to trust that.
I love it. Divine timing is essentially something can happen. Trust that in the world and the universe or whatever it is you believe, divine timing will bring that to you as long as you work for it. It will happen. Yeah, I love it. See? Yeah. We're more connected than we thought.
Sorry?
We're more connected than we thought.
Yeah, you know what? My OTBx story has to do with all this kind of stuff. I'm meeting you guys before you, but you were a part of it. I'll sum it up. I was at a music festival, and I was wearing a hat. It was pink, and this guy came up to me and he said, "Hey man, I love your hat. Like I always switch hats with people when I come to these festivals." And I said, "Okay, cool. I'm not going to give you my hat. I really like this hat." And he's like, "And I'm sorry, but your hat's sweaty, but you know what? I'm not going to like tell you to F off. I will show you where I got mine. I'll introduce you to my good friend who made my hat and put you guys in touch." We left it at that. And then the end of the festival, this is like 3, 4, 5 hours later, he finds me at thousands of people. And he's like, "Hey man, I'd never leave without switching hats. I want your hat." I'm like, "Okay, you're very persistent. This is what I'll do. I'm still not going to give you my hat, but I'll buy you the same hat and I'll send it to you. Give me your information." Sorry, I just got a call. 1 sec. Am I still there? You good?
Yeah, we froze a bit. So you're gonna buy him the hat.
Buy him the hat.
Yeah. So I said, "Give me your information. I'll buy you the hat. No problem." I send him the hat. He sends me a picture of it. So thanks so much, man. I didn't have to do this. At the time of all of this, I was in the beginning of my career. I was looking for a video company that aligned with my vision and how I want to create content. I couldn't find them. I couldn't find anyone. So he says, "Thank you for the hat. By the way, I see you're in real estate. Here's my buddy's company. Check them out." And it was OTBx. And the first video I saw was your video with the green and pink carpets. That one. And I was like, "Oh my, this is exactly how I want to do my videos, like with this humor. And these guys are willing to put this together." I thought it was so unorthodox at the time. Yeah, but how funny is that?
That's actually really cool. Hey, that's cool. How those stories. Scott and I talk about it all the time about like how even myself and him have connected. You know, let alone how things have brought everybody together.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to right now share my personal story, but most people don't know it. Happy to tell you in private after. But basically, I ended up in Ontario, and I'm from out west.
Okay.
And then getting into a different industry like real estate.
Oh, I know that. Okay.
So it's like, yeah, and I ran crews like in Fort McMurray, Alberta. So it's like managing people with me. But I got into real estate. I learned about like building relationships. But what I learned is that the skills I had learned before actually helped me develop these skills. And I literally was at the Amdreb golf tournament or whatever, and met Scott there. We met up. A week later, we met in Dundas, the town I was in. And that's where the video that you saw was done. But him and I literally, like, it was like this. It was like the connection happened. You know what it's now? Every time we meet people, we were in 2 meetings yesterday. 2. And both meetings were like, "Are you 2 brothers?" Like it, but it happens all the time. And we have many stories to those as well. But it's the truth. And it's like, it's amazing what the world does to bring you closer together with people. It's like, as OTBx, we need clients like you who are willing to think outside the box. And you as a person that's wanting to step outside the box, need a creative enough company to help you do that. So it's like, it works, right? It just works. And how people are brought together and the value that people bring to your lives and the things that happen in that way. And it brings us back to what we're talking about, having perceptive and perception on what people are doing. It's like, if you're aware of what's going on, you can appreciate the things in life that happen. So
appreciate the things in life that happen. So, you know,
that's okay. That's okay. What I'm saying is like when you have these things happening, and you're aware of what's happening, you just need to relate to yourself. When you're aware of what's happening, you're going to appreciate things so much more. And pay more attention in the future.
And if you're just conscious of everything that comes your way and you always look at it as a potential opportunity, like, okay, this opportunity is coming into my life, and you have to be able to take a step back and think about it. Like, okay, can this actually get me to where my ultimate goal is? But if you're like closed-minded and then, like, for example, this guy, a sweaty hat, comes up to me at the festival, and he's actually Justin's friend. Justin was there too. I didn't know Justin yet. And I could have easily said, like, dude, get away from me, you know, like, you're not touching my hat, you know what I mean? But
You're weird.
I entertained it because I thought, okay, here's some random guy coming to talk to me. He chose me for some reason.
Yeah.
He probably has a ton of value that I may not even know about. And it's exactly what happened.
Well, and you never know. Yeah, you never know. And that's the thing, and that's like the judgment thing. I actually did a video on my personal Instagram about judgment, and it's like you should never stand outside somebody's house. And I'm talking figuratively, okay? So and looking in and judging somebody based on what's happening. Like you don't know a situation. So who are we to say that like somebody like that comes up to you? You could have been like, "You're weird, man. Don't talk to me. You're crazy." Or you could have been like, "Hey, how you doing, man? Like, what's up?" You could have been like the smartest person you ever met in your entire life, offer you so much value, which obviously happened. And therefore, you're like the changed forever.
Yeah.
And you never look back.
You never look back.
About being intuitive and it's like having perception to understand what's going on in your life, looking back and seeing, what it is that life is teaching you. And if you approach every situation, you go meet somebody and somebody's talking to you. Hold on a second, I better listen because you never know. Or that person might need your help, which is like just as important. So it's like at the end of the day,
everyone has at least one thing that you don't. Right? You can learn something from everybody. At least one thing from everybody.
There's someone out there that I don't know, man.
I'm just taking it in. His name's Devin, by the way.
Yeah.
Not you, the guy with the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, just again, it's funny.
That is weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
That is so weird.
I'm just taking that in. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a weird thing happen to me today too. Actually, I got my haircut today. Okay, black market haircut.
Of course. Well, not opposing.
No, because no, exactly. And I'm not at my office, but it's like I was like white boy afro. Like it was yeah. Like my hair is thick. I get a haircut every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't want to get into it too much because it's a personal story to that person, but the person, is going through something, and you can feel it. You can feel the energy. It's also coming out.
Yeah.
I started talking, and at the end, when she left, it was like, wow, like the insight that was able to be provided to her, and even me, because it's like you just never know what's going on.
Yeah.
And it's like, so why, like leaving the house to go do something
to somebody.
Nice.
There's no need for the ego stuff. Like it makes no sense.
No.
What's the point? What do you get out of it? You know what I mean? That comes with self-development, like realizing that we all have egos, and like you just kind of start to analyze. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be like this, and what kind of opportunities will come my way if I can kill this side of me and open it up to something else. And but yeah, that's cool. Like even the video that we just made, so many people messaged me like, "Hey, I needed that. Like, thanks so much. Like, this is I think Toronto, like, the world in general, but that just hit a closer Toronto market, and like we all kind of needed to see that. So."
Well, I think that's where when you start realizing, when you hear the car horn in the back, turn off the alarm. Anyway, it's basically it's the difference between somebody that can lead and somebody that follows. And if you can take the lead in knowing that, you know what, I guarantee that video for you was inspiration for yourself, even though you created it. It's like that's the thing. It's like, we just sometimes create things that we can look back and inspire ourselves too. And you're helping people along the way even better. Even better.
It was a step for me too, into like you said, the leadership kind of role, like on my own, let's take a vulnerable side of me and just showcase it, right?
Vulnerability, and I'm hoping everybody that like is listening, vulnerability is a strength.
Yes.
Being vulnerable is a strength. It's not easy. People are very, very guarded. So being vulnerable and look at the reactions you're getting from your video.
It's true. And way more than I thought, to be honest. They went I was getting shares from people I don't even know. I was getting messages from people I don't know. Like I put on TikTok. Like
Yeah, man.
Crazy. I was getting like, I think there's like close to 150 comments or all, but I don't know anyone on this TikTok that's commenting because it's exposed to like
yeah.
And the positive feedback from like these people, like, oh my god, I need to see this. Thanks so much. Like this was great. Like I don't know my Instagram followers, I know majority of them, right? But to see that was really cool because I just affected a chunk of random people. Like, I don't know. So clearly, it's yeah, just we did well, I guess, right? Like I'm happy. I'm very happy we did that. Very happy we did that.
Well, TikTok is actually a great platform for like good vibrations and stuff. And I know people think it's off. Gary Vee talks about it all the time. It's a great platform for awareness and being exposed. All the good things. I mean, you put something on there that's good, and it will go viral. It'll go viral like real fast. Too. And I think that's extremely important, right? So we're getting kisses and smiley faces. Yeah. The heart kiss. I can't do it, man. Yeah, I can't do it. You know, I mean, I know we're talking a lot of mindset too, but let's kind of talk about business a little bit too. I think it's kind of important as well, obviously for ours and viewers. But people talk about new norms, like not being the same anymore. Like what do you think are like some really good change points or things? I mean, I know we talk about virtual a lot, but from a general public aspect, how does the world of real estate change? Not economically, not about prices, but doing
buying and selling.
Not economically.
Yeah, like we don't talk like people. How are they buying and selling? How do they?
I think it's down. I think it's always been relationship based, but really showcasing yourself to allow people to get to know you through social. Because we're exposed, and we're all exposed to the world through these platforms. So, and a lot of people, like I get a lot of DMs from people who want to work with me who don't know me because they just feel attracted to my personality because I showcase it, right?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people's fear is to actually put themselves out there, like their true persona, on top of the business, to add that in there and mix that in, and that will actually get people to become comfortable with you, especially if they don't know you, right? Because real estate's referral based, but how do you get a random person to become comfortable in you and actually reach out and want to use you? And it's through adding that personal touch into what you do and exposing your true self. I think a lot of things should be just down to that personal level, like a lot of the marketing, like especially in our business, not so much just like showcasing the house, but yourself.
Yeah.
Very important.
It's a great way to lead them, and when you become aware, you bring value, to people. So, you're giving information and you're being entertaining at the same time, and that's what people want. And there's a nugget there for anybody watching about learning about doing that's what video is so good, because people have the ability now to go on social media and see how they're looking at a couple things. How exposed are you? How much attention are you getting? What type of value are you offering? And how would you my house? So and as a real estate agent, right? If you're that's what you're doing, or like, hey, I like this guy, he's great, he's got lots of good stuff going on. Gary Vee says it all the time. His real estate agent is probably, because he doesn't talk about his real estate agent, is probably a New York Jets fan.
Yeah,
that's it. That's just how it is, because right. So it's like he's a New York Jets fan. So, and that's relatable. But Gary Vee's also a social influencer, so it's like that you're still finding people that way. You know how many DMs we get of people, from face or from social media, I shouldn't say like just a certain platform, but all platforms, asking us to do work for them. Same with you. People reach out on this stuff. Hey, I like what you're doing. Let's reach out. Or it's like, yeah, I saw you guys on live.
I knew that you guys offered this, or I saw this on live, and it's something
you're doing great work. And my friend
told me about you. It's like, that's how it is. That's how this is working. That's the future of a lot of businesses right
now. Yes.
I don't know, man.
I agree. And the more you can capitalize on that, you have so much at your disposal, right? So like, how do you really manage that? Be yourself.
Well, and you strategize.
And you strategize. There's strategy behind what, even the company,
behind how things are marketed, and that's basically what it is. Is you are, as a business, you personally, it's like it's your business. You got to market yourself, but at the same time, it's like you also got to do you, and putting on a persona of like who you really are, or you are not. You're not really doing a service to whomever consuming your content.
Yeah,
for you, brother. We should probably start wrapping it up. We're about 45 minutes. I really do appreciate your time. I know you're busy. We're definitely going to be doing more. We're going to do more and more of this. Like I was telling you before, like we're probably going to do other things. We'll do some of that as well, moving forward, and then obviously more and more videos for you. We're going to be
coming out of the video with all this done.
I have one of those. It's on my
right, but that's a different one. Okay, that is a different one that I'm talking about. This one's basically Toronto's coming alive again.
Yeah. I have something planned. I already spoke to Scott about it. I think it's something people need to see, and it's back to my funny side.
And so let's create the hype behind that. So there is something coming. There is an idea. So if everybody pays attention,
yeah, and it features Augustus. So
yeah.
So we'll definitely be chatting about that. But yeah, there's a lot of content to come. So always.
You bet, brother. Listen, Grand Poobah, Matt Campoli, thanks for coming live. Thanks, Facebook watchers. Thanks, Instagram watchers. Have a good day, man. Enjoy the weather and enjoy your weekend.
You too. I had a blast, and we'll chat. We'll definitely chat soon.
Okay, brother. Take care, man.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
We'll definitely chat soon.
Hey, brother. Take care, man.
Okay. Bye, guys.
You done?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
Later, man.
Brother, hold on 1 second. I'm trying to post it to the story.
Sorry?
I got to post it to the story, so now I got to pick the thumbnail.
Okay.
Anyway,
That's good.
We're still live on Facebook. I got to end the broadcast.
Oh.